Hello everyone, I'm Harry, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to do another how to sound like video. This time we're going to try and get the times on my top 6 riffs and songs that use a tremolo pedal. So before we get started, if you like this sound like video at any point, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. There's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate you go and check them out. So the reason why I decided to do this is because I was actually recently sent a brand new Harmonious Monk harmonic tremolo pedal from Jam Pedals. This is a tremolo pedal that's designed in collaboration with Dan and Mick from that pedal show and has both harmonic tremolo and standard tremolo tones and quite a lot of flexibility on tap as well, so I thought it'd be perfect for a video like this. I actually recently did a full demo of the Harmonious Monk by Jam Pedals, so if you'd like to see that, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description and pinned in the comments. So like I said, it can actually do harmonic tremolo, which is one of my favourite types of tremolo and has become a really popular effect in recent years, as well as standard tremolo, and you have a plus and minus switch to actually switch this LFO type. In the plus is more intense and you can get quite choppy sounds, and then in the minus it's more vintage inspired, and because of all of this it's quite a flexible pedal and I thought it'd be killer for this. The other pieces of gear I'm using today, for most of the parts I'm using my Macmull T-Classic, which is one of my favourite vintage style Telecasters. Then for one of the songs I'll be using my 1959 Reissue ES235, and that's pretty much it. The amp I'm running into today is my Cornell Romany Pro, which is one of my favourite clean pedal platform amps. It's kind of like a blend between a Tweed and a Blackface Fender. Then that's running into Tone King Ironman 2 Attenuator, just to knock off a few dBs, and then into Celestion G12M 65 Queenback speaker that's been recorded by a Lewitt MTP440 dynamic microphone, which is like an SM57 with a tiny bit more bass. So let's get into the first song. So that was Im Unworthy by Blake Mills. It has a fantastic, I think he's kind of like using like a Cudacaster style guitar, but it has a really killer harmonic tremolo tone, and probably one of my favourite recorded harmonic tremolo tones. I'm not sure how many people know this song, but it's definitely a killer song. You should go and check it out. So obviously for this, I was in the harmonic tremolo mode, and you saw the settings on screen anyway. I had a tiny bit of grit coming from the Greer Lightspeed running into the Harmonious Monk. Really fun one to play. It's quite hard to play because you've got that kind of consistent open strings that you pluck in with your 3 fingers, and then you're playing the bass notes with your thumb, and it's got kind of like a swing feel, so it's quite difficult to play, but a really killer song nonetheless. So let's get into the next one. So as a lot of you probably already know, that's Howling For You by the Black Keys. So this time I went into the normal tremolo mode on the Harmonious Monk. I actually went into the plus LFO setting to get that really choppy sound, then have the depth all the way up and the speed really fast as well. It sounds really weird isolated by itself, but in the context of the song it actually works a lot better. And you've kind of got that part playing all the way through the heavy tremolo sound, then another guitar part playing more of like a lower octave type riff throughout the whole thing as well. So let's get into the next one. So that was How Soon Is Now by the Smiths, probably one of the most iconic tremolo songs and one of my favourite. This time on the Harmonious Monk, I was in the normal tremolo sound again, but I went into the minus LFO mode to get more of a vintage style, kind of smoother, even though it's so choppy as well. Had the speed quite high and then the depth moderate. It's not all the way full in and out, so the depth isn't all the way up. And then I just had a bit of spring reverb coming from the amp as well, and I thought that got us really close. So let's get into the next one. So another classic tremolo sound on Bang Bang My Baby Shot Me Down by Nancy Sinatra. This is a really killer sound and really provides a lot of emotion with the slow playing and that really choppy tremolo. Now back when this was recorded, it would have been a built-in amp tremolo, but the Harmonious Monk does a great job. Again, I was in the vintage style LFO mode, in the normal tremolo mode, had the speed quite high again, and then the depth at around 12/1 o'clock, and it really gives us that nice sound that we heard on the original recording. Again, a little bit of spring reverb coming from the amp. So let's get into the next one. So a much more modern song for this. This is really killer because it's using tremolo to set the tempo of the song. Obviously, it was Bullified and Broken Dreams by Green Day. We kind of have that big tremolo sound that comes in and then it's kicked off for the choruses and then it's coming back in for the rest of the song. Super, super choppy. So I went into the plus mode on the Harmonious Monk that's giving us a more intense LFO. Had the depth all the way up and the speed at around 3/4 o'clock. Again, in the normal amplitude mode, so the normal tremolo mode. I just had the Greer Guerrilla Warfare to give us a bit of distortion running into that. Now we're going to look at the final song. There we go, that was Fluorescent Adolescent. Now this is one that you probably wouldn't expect tremolo to be on, but Jamie has a habit of using really subtle tremolo tones throughout different songs, just to give a bit of movement to his tone, and for this it definitely makes the sound a little bit more chewy and gets you closer to that original song. This time I had the depth pretty low on the Harmonious Monk and the speed moderate. I was in the vintage style LFI mode again and the normal tremolo sound. So I'll show you what it sounds like with just the overdrive, and then I'll kick on the tremolo so you can see how it's shaping the tone, giving us a little bit of movement and giving us that chewy sound that we hear on the original recording. Of course, you could use the same sound as evident on Do I Wanna Know for something like this. That's just two songs that I can think of, but Jamie really does use this effect a lot, and it just gives us a little bit of movement to the tone and kind of thickens up the tone as well. I really like using tremolo in a really subtle way, just like this. So there we have it. That was a look at how to sound like some of my favourite songs and riffs that use a tremolo pedal. The harmonic mode in the Harmonious Monk was killer for If I'm Unworthy by Blake Mills, and then using the standard tremolo with different LFI settings to get loads of different tones. The plus mode giving us a more choppy tone, and the minus mode giving us a more smooth, vintage-inspired sound. Some of these songs are using tremolo as an effect to give this tempo of the song, like Bullified and Broken Dreams and How Soon Is Now. Then others are just using it as a straight-up effect. Tremolo is a really killer effect, and one of the first effects that was around because it was in such old amplifiers. And the Harmonious Monk is a really great option if you want it in a pedal format, giving you both normal tremolo and harmonic tremolo, and giving you those vintage-inspired tones as well as more choppy, intense style tones via the plus and minus switch on the front of the pedal. Really impressed by this pedal. I can't recommend it enough. Again, if you want to see my full demo I did of it, there'll be a link up in the cards, in the description, and pinned to the comments. But let me know down in the comments how close you thought I got to the original song, and any future how to sound like videos you like to see me do. Again, there's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I use in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. If you did like the sound like video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Other than that, go onto my channel, check out some of my playlists. I have plenty more lessons, covers, gear demos, how to sound like videos, and anything guitar related. As always, I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.